This conversation took place on Facebook as typed responses from each person. To make it easier to understand, I've read out the responses from each of the people talking on Facebook. This is a record of a conversation between Seth Roentgen and Samuel Elliott. Seth: this is just standard blood libel, a bit like the paedophile ring in the pizza restaurant. Samuel: oh my goodness, that is also true, haha. Seth: what is also true? Samuel: Comet Ping Pong has ties to a paedophile ring. Just a few months ago, a young woman from the show Smallville was prosecuted and revealed a lot about the sex slave cult known as NXIVM. Seth: I am so glad that I don't live in the USA. Samuel: but there's so much more. Check out this place sometime. www.4chan.org catalog/poll. Seth: 404 not found. Samuel: http://boards.4chan.org/poll/catalog. This is 4chan's board for discussing and debating politics and current events. Many Brits amongst us, mostly a Christian board. Seth: it must be awful living in a place where you imagine terrible things everywhere. Do you also go with QAnon? Samuel: I know it's hard to believe. Fact is that in Iowa alone there have been about 50 kids missing in the last month. One state. I don't really know what it is, but my understanding is that it's just a government official who has posted amongst us and accurately predicted things. Seth: so do you go with QAnon? Samuel: I don't know what your question means. I've never been around when he or she has posted. Seth: but you accept the posts as true? Samuel: well, it is an inherently random internet board. 99% of Q posters are lying, but I think one guy did actually predict or leak some stuff several times. No one has usernames, it's all anonymous. Seth: and who killed JFK? Samuel: ultimately, the communist Jews. Seth: and who destroyed the Twin Towers? Samuel: Mossad, as a means to pull us into Iraq. Have you ever heard of the Lavon affair? Seth: and who killed Princess Diana? Samuel: honestly, not too sure about that one. I've only heard opinions, but never looked into it myself. But the things I have heard say that she was upsetting the ZOG. Seth: and who assassinated MLK? Samuel: the good guys. Seth: what is the ZOG? Samuel: 1 second, I'll show you. The ZOG. Who controls America? Seth: so ZOG is Zionist Occupation Government? Samuel: yes. Seth: so what are the chemtrails all about? Samuel: haha, some are legitimate and others are straight pollution. The important thing is why they vehemently denied their existence for decades. Seth: what are the legitimate ones about? Samuel: anti-pollution maybe, if that's possible. Seth: are the Freemasons involved? Samuel: Freemasonry is a Jewish establishment. Seth: and what is the Protocols of the Elders of Zion? Samuel: could be fake. I don't put all my eggs in that basket. Seth: where does Trump stand on all this? Samuel: I have the whole thing in my gallery. Good question. Realistically, he is also controlled by them. There was never really an option for us as voters, only between acceleration and delay. But the optimist in me hopes he is a very intelligent man who is playing their game to wake us up as a nation. Seth: his daughter is Jewish, of course. Samuel: yeah, the optimist in me says this is an insurance policy. Seth: insurance how? Samuel: he has been doing the opposite of what the ZOG endgirls are, and maybe Kushner is a self-hating Jew, hopefully a secret Christian, and they are the shield against being labelled anti-Semitic. Again, this is the least likely opinion, but I can't always be depressed. Seth: what about fluoride in the water? Samuel: science says it's terrible for us. I only drink spring water now. Seth: is it all right if I share this conversation with some people? Samuel: haha, no problem. I hope you don't think I'm nuts. Seth: why would I think you're nuts? Samuel: typically that's the response.